Hello everyone. I'm here today to share with you a very nice little game for DOS. It is called Ball Game 2. And yes, it is a game involving a ball. It is not a sports game. It's kind of, well, let me just go ahead and play it and we'll see what it's like. It's kind of unique. Yes, Ball Game 2. I'm not aware of... I've never played Ball Game 1. I'm assuming there must have been a Ball Game 1, but I have not, unfortunately, played it. This is what the file contents look like. And, yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and run Ball Game 2. This is version 1.00. That's very nice. By DGE of TTD, year 1992. Okay, so this game requires a fully registered compatible VGA card and at least a 10 MHz AT computer. Sound Blaster is optional but strongly recommended. Gosh, I don't know if I can handle that 10 MHz AT computer part. That's pretty aggressive. Let's go ahead and... I mean, I'm actually playing this in DOSBox, so I don't really know what the nearest equivalent... Let's just go ahead and go in the middle. Let's say it's a 40 MHz 386. That works fine. Do you have a Sound Blaster card? Yeah. In what I/O port USB is installed? 2 is the default, 220 hex usually. Yeah, what is the... I like, by the way, notice how it responds when you answer these questions. See, the first question it said thanks, the second question is yeah, and the third one I think it says something else. I think DOSBox is actually smart enough to automatically compensate for games using the wrong RQ. Let's say 5. TNX. Thanks. Alright. This part doesn't work very well. This whole scrolling thing right at the beginning doesn't work very well, but the rest of the game works fine. So here we go. I apologize for the coarse language there at the top of the screen, by the way. This is Ball Game 2, and you may be getting the idea right about now about why I'm playing this game. It's not the best game in the world, although it's pretty fun, but it is a genuine piece of the demo scene. This game is actually made by Finnish people. Apparently those crazy Finnish people had actually a pretty strong showing in the demo scene when it was popular, and still do to this day. I mean, I believe the assembly demo party is held in Finland every year still. So anyway, so you can see the scrolling at the top looks very much like a demo. All that text going by, it looks, you know, like a typical scrolling demo, right? And then the whole kind of string of balls going back and forth in the middle of the screen. And it looks very much like a demo, but part of the reason why I'm showing off this game is because it's not just a demo, it is an actual game. It is a game done in the style and the ethic and the culture of the genuine European demo scene. The text at the top of the screen is very extensive. It takes many minutes for the whole thing to go by. I'm not going to display the whole thing here, obviously. You can view it in, it's in pretty much plain text in one of the game files. If you want to look at it, you can just open up the file in text viewer and you'll see it there. I would advise you folks, by the way, if you're going to start looking at the actual files that comprise this game, do not try to edit them. Do not try editing the file and, you know, changing the text to put a few little messages of your own. The game actually has a rather vicious little check in it. It does some kind of a checksum of the file, and it will react very badly if you try to change the file. Like, it literally tries to scramble your hard drive's file allocation table if you mess with the files. So don't mess with the files in this game. Just leave well enough alone. It's a nice demo. It's a work of art. Don't mess with their work of art. Or if you do, be prepared to suffer the consequences of those angry Finnish people who are upset that you changed the files. Anyway. Alright, so there are 5 sets of levels that come with the game. I believe these are, all these names, DGE, Bluemax, DeForce, etc. I believe these are actually names of the people who are in the demo group. So, let's go with DGE's, yeah, sure, let's pick number 1, DGE's levels. Alright, here we go, level 0. This should be easy. Alright, and here we go. And this is the game. So basically, this is pretty much it. You use the keyboard's cursor keys to move this purple ball around and pick up these yellow, I think they're supposed to be dilithium crystals. It actually explains it in the scrolling text at the beginning, which I didn't read and kind of distracted you folks from by talking over it, unfortunately. Alright, let's just roll through level 1, that's right. Let's see, how can I... Oh yeah, if I go down here... that crystal. Pick up that crystal. And then come back this way and that way, and here we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I still had lots of time to spare. Bombs, finally! So yeah, at this point the game is pretty much more fun to play than to watch someone else play. I mean, that whole intro thing and the whole, my whole introduction spiel was okay, I guess, but at this point, this is probably, I probably shouldn't play too far into this game because, you probably should play it more than watching me play it, honestly. Those little sticks of dynamite that I picked up were indeed bombs. Although I think technically a stick of dynamite is not a bomb. I think there might be a terminology clash there. But anyway, press spacebar to light a bomb and blow up any walls that might be in your way, like that. Okay, let's see next. And notice also that bombs are not retained between levels. I had a spare bomb at the end of the last level. It was not carried over into this one, so don't be afraid to use them up. You don't need to try to conserve them for future levels because they will not be conserved for future levels. Alright, moving on. Let's see, and the ball gets a little bouncy in constrained spaces like this, obviously, but oh well. That is fairly typical of games of this nature. I seem to recall the same thing happening in Helios. Has anybody else played Helios? That was also a very good game. A very slow game to play. At least the way I played it was very slow. Helios is that game which... If you've ever played it, you'll probably know what I'm talking about, because it starts off with a picture of Van Gogh's Starry Night. That's like the first thing you see when you run the game. If you've ever played it, you'll immediately know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Helios is the game that was supposed to be made by space aliens. Okay, be fast. This level has a bit of a time limit. The time limit is not too bad. Basically, you want to pick up those dynamites or bombs or whatever and come down here and blow up these walls. Even more dynamites or bombs or whatever you prefer. And then you can come down here and blast through this wall and that wall and also that wall. And let the arrows steer you around and come down here so that you can use the rest of your bombs to make your way to the exit. Not too bad. Blast! Yeah, that thing in the center looks kind of impressive. It looks like something that might do something or hurt you, but it doesn't. I don't think it's any different from the rest of the blocks. It's just there. Oops. Ah, I fell off. Alright. Well, I still have a couple of minutes left in this video, but I probably, like I said, I probably shouldn't play too far into the game, so let's just go ahead and die. And I'll show you what happens when you die in this game. Basically, you have a set number of lives, and then when they run out, you have a life of 0. That's nice. I always thought that would be able to give you a life of 0. That's cool. Alright, play again. Say no. Let's quit. So that was it. Wasn't it nice? If it was, why did you quit it? Oh yeah, you wanted to go and spread this. Smirky kind of smug face. So here we go. These are the actual contact addresses of the people who made the game. Note that their contact addresses are both in Yarromiehen-Katu. I'll try that again. Yarromiehen-Katu. Oh, actually, that's not a city. That's I thought that was a city, but no, that is a I guess a street. It's actually a street or something. It's something in Helsinki. So okay, so it's not like they're from some obscure village in Finland. They're actually from Helsinki, and they even have some BBS phone numbers, which I have not tried. Will very strongly bet that phone number for that BBS doesn't work anymore. And it gives you the names of the members of TTD, which is the demo group that made this game. And there you go, and when you press enter, it says goodbye and shows TTD, which is short for The Toxic Dream. We hope you had a nice time enjoying this quality TTD product, copyright 1992. Alright, and there we go, and press enter a couple of times to get a command prompt. Alright, folks. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching Ball Game 2 from The Toxic Dream, a nice little piece of PC demo culture history. And I enjoy this game very much, and I wanted to show it off because it's not very well known. Neither the game nor The Toxic Dream are very well known, and thank you to those fine Finnish folks at The Toxic Dream for making this game. It is very entertaining. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye for now.